Yo, welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for your support as always. Today we'll be discussing Hugo Ekitike joining Liverpool, links with Alexander Isak. Did Liverpool kind of make a mistake with, kind of rushing towards the deal with Hugo? Maybe if they were a little bit more patient, could have waited for their key number one target, which was Isak. And before we discuss the video, I want to say rest in peace to the Jota brothers. Gone but never forgotten. Obviously, football moves on quickly. I think other kind of fan bases will quickly move on, but I want to keep these guys in our thoughts and sending our prayers and our best wishes towards their families. So yeah, without further ado, let's get right into it. So Liverpool spend 80 million euros fixed fee, 10 million add-ons, and 5 millions in hard add-ons for Hugo Ekitike. Now this is obviously a big kind of money transfer. Personally, I think it would have been better for Liverpool to kind of wait out what happened with Isak, kind of tested the ballpark a bit more. I think Liverpool kind of rushed towards a Hugo Ekitike. I'm just going to say Hugo. I mean, he's only had one kind of breakout season, right? Which was last season, where he got 15 goals, 8 assists in 33 matches, which is good numbers. But Bundesliga, sometimes the players can be hit and miss. Before that, it was 4 and 14. PSG, he even had a season where he came off the bench, played a lot of games, 25 matches, 3 goals, 4 assists. So he's had one kind of breakout season, and now we're paying big money. I know the striker market is not really kind of that established at the moment. There's a lack of top quality strikers going around, and the strikers who are available, they go for big money. And if the Liverpool kind of hierarchy, they don't really mess about with these transfers. They make good deals. So if they kind of see Hugo as that guy, cool. But the issue is, like, Romano's just come out saying, look, Isak remains a target for Liverpool. Depends on Newcastle. Isak is kind of keen on kind of making a move elsewhere. So what are you going to do? Have 2 strikers playing? Maybe play like a 4-4-2, maybe like a 5-3-2-1 kind of formation. I don't feel like that works in the current kind of climate of the footballing world. Back in the day, you have 2 strikers, but now, most teams play with 1 striker. But saying all that, I don't want to be negative about Hugo. Like I say, if Liverpool kind of brass him as that guy, if they see him as that kind of top quality striker, that guy who can kind of make that kind of step up in competition and really kind of deliver, I want to get behind the player. I want to get behind the players who play for this club. And, I'll definitely be supporting him, rooting for him. All the fans, we should all do the same as well. Obviously, I have a little bit of concerns just because, it's a big transfer fee. It's his first breakout season. We don't really know exactly what we're getting out of Hugo. Isak, we know, look, he's been playing in the Premier League for a couple of seasons, bags in the goals. But, yeah. Back to Isak quickly, though. Like, let's say you get Isak. I mean, playing 2 strikers. I mean, I just don't really see Liverpool doing that. You got a lot of midfielders who need to play. You got Soboslai, Wirtz. You got Grav, Maka. Like, even fitting in that midfield is tricky. Maybe play Isak on the left with kind of Luis Diaz being kind of linked away. Luis Diaz kind of pushing towards a move. If you can get 80 million euros, 90 million euros, it's a good chunk of money that you can invest back into Isak. But playing Isak on the left just feels like a kind of that's not really his best position. You're kind of playing him out of position. It's a little bit of a tricky one. I'm not too sure if Hugo can play on the left. Like, I mean, is that the plan? Bringing in Hugo, playing him on the left. So yeah, I feel like Liverpool probably kind of rushed the board a little bit too quickly with Hugo. I think maybe they should have been a little bit more patient, kind of see how this Isak situation was going to play out. But yeah, either way, I'm going to get behind the player. I think, if Liverpool brass went in for him, paid 80 million euros, obviously see something with Hugo. So the club's not really letting me down with the transfers, but, big kind of risk, big kind of expectations for Hugo. You can't really afford to settle in. The other fan bases are going to be on him. And if we do end up getting Isak and we've got two strikers, I mean, that's a problem I can deal with. Obviously, you still need to sell Nunes. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Obviously, this video is a little bit kind of not as smooth. I'm going to get back on a consistent grind with the content. Even though I've been away, still being getting subs. So, super duper appreciate all the support as always. Make sure to like, share, comment, sub. Catch you guys in the next one.